And this is the third week that states with the highest cases have the highest vaccination rates. Every day. And this is the third week that states with the highest cases have the highest vaccination rates. Every day. And this is the third week that states with the highest cases have the highest vaccination rates. Every day.
I think she may have just recently dropped out of the race. I could be wrong, but I think this was somewhere around the time where it was becoming very clear to Kamala and the people around her that she was not someone that the black community would embrace. And so I find it interesting that this scenario we're looking at right here shows her sitting with her microphone on the panel, and I would say something else in regards to how she's holding that microphone. I've seen other entertainment artists hold it in a more gregarious fashion, but it almost mimics that type of gesture to me, the way she's holding the microphone. And it's interesting that the microphone also becomes a big prop, or almost another character in this scene that I believe was created in order to create the scenario that black people were embracing, protecting, fending off, the attackers of Kamala Harris. So there's as you can clearly see, the moderator of this panel is seated next to her, and there's Kamala. So, and the hashtag big ideas. So I don't even know what that means. These events, these panels and things, they're not widely broadcast, and they could pop up in any city and nobody would ever know about it. So I don't really give a lot of attention to these events, but this one in particular, of course, almost went viral because of how it unfolded, and of course it was covered on CNN and all the major networks. So I just want to take a look at this and break it down, because something very, very interesting happens during the course of this event that almost solidified my suspicions that this event was not what it was made out to be. And there were certain angles that the mainstream media showed. This is called Euronews, so I'm not even sure who they are. I don't watch them, but it's a very brief clip that just doesn't even have any commentary attached to it. It just shows the events as exactly as they occurred, and there's a certain camera angle that reveals probably a little bit more than what the mainstream media would have wanted you to see. But I stumbled across it this morning, and I'm going to share this angle of this event. So without further ado, I've already set up the scene, and I call it a scene because it literally, to me, looks like they're acting out a skit. It does not look like they are having a legitimate panel. So, here we go. Okay, here's a guy Strange guy comes out and he snatches the microphone away from Kamala. Notice Kamala remains seated and the moderator, the black woman, stands up in immediate defense of Kamala. So this is the visual subliminal that they are giving us now. This and mind you, they had to make sure that the attacker or accoster was not a black man. He had to be someone of another race or persuasion. So, okay, here we go. Going to continue on, and as a matter of fact, I want to slow this down. Let me slow it down to half a second. Okay? And what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to go very slow as I continue. I want you to see the reaction or pay attention to the reaction of the people. The camera's going to go wide, and there are going to be some people that jump up from the audience that approach the stage. Here we go. Here we go. There's the brother in the dreads right here, and then somebody else comes from out of nowhere. This guy comes from way out in the audience. Okay, let me stop you. Let me stop you. Now pay attention to the angle of the heads that are responding to this obvious disruption on the stage. They're not looking at the disruption. They are actually looking off to the left. Why are they looking downstage when obviously Kamala Harris, the person that's supposed to be in danger, is right in front of them? What are they looking at? So that begs the question. Let's find out and see what they're looking at, because you'll notice after I hit play again, pay very close attention. The gentleman with the dreads is going to react to some type of communication. I don't know if you call it a signal or what you want to refer to it as, but he's reacting to some type of communication that is coming from the left side of the stage, not reacting to what's in front of him. That to me is very strange if you're coming to the rescue. Now, mind you, he got there first, and then this gentleman, the white man in the white shirt next to him, is coming from somewhere deeper in the audience. He seems to, when you look, and I'll rewind it because I can do that. Let's rewind it, okay? Here's the guy with the dreads coming up. Look at the angle that the white man in the white shirt comes from. He literally seems to be coming from down the aisle. Let's see what happens. Here he comes. See? He gets out of his seat. He walks quite a few steps up, and he taps the man on the back, and he starts looking down to the left along with the man who's already standing there. They're both looking to the left. Why are they looking to the left? Let's see. Let's figure that out. He points and then gestures for the man to jump up on stage. And boom, there we have it. Now we have the black man coming to the rescue of Kamala Harris's accoster. So I find it interesting. Let's rewind a moment, just a few steps back. Here's just at the moment when they get the instruction. They both seem to be reacting to the same gesture or instruction at the same time. Sorry, getting a little antsy about this, but do they know each other? What made these two different men who came from two different parts of the audience go up to the stage and look off both to the left and both start reacting to the same communication? Let's look at that again. Watch him. He points, he taps, or no, he doesn't tap, but he gestures. Get up there. And there he goes. And boom. Then other people start coming on stage. There's her husband who hops up as well. And they all grab him, like on cue.
Sure
There's his little tug at the mic, and he gets sort of jostled out of the way.
Okay, it's okay.
And everybody
it's
goes
okay.
off stage.
People have their own big ideas.
Then we have the ringmaster over here on the mic. That's getting everybody all calmed back down. Everybody's, you know,
respectful to our folks that have come here to speak to us. Just gotta be respectful.
Gotta be respectful, she says. Now let's go back to normal speed.
Yeah, we want that.
They start chanting for Kamala to come back out, and boom, on cue, here she comes, dancing and jigging.
They're good. I'm good.
All right, so now we get, what do we get?
We need a mic.
We get the thumbs up.
We need a mic.
We get the smiles.
All right.
It's all good. It looks like she's taking a bow.
I'm so sorry about that. No, it's all right.